Good morning and welcome to another day in my life. It is Tuesday. I know the last day in life I did was also Tuesday, and I do try to switch it up so you can see different days of the week in my life, but this Tuesday looks a little bit different than the last Tuesday. The last Tuesday I shared partially because I just sort of like lost all my energy at the end of that video, and it turns out I actually ended up sick later that week. But I also originally was going to physical therapy on Tuesday mornings, and I realized when I was filming that day in the life that that was something that I could change and was in my control. Yes, within the confines of her availability, but I also have total flexibility. And so if I wanted to move it to a different day, because I really did accept in that video that it's okay if I don't work out on the days I go to PT. Yes, it is a workout. It's not a super intense workout, y'all. I'm not to the point where I'm doing really, really hard stuff, but it is movement. My body is moving, but I don't like missing Tuesday workouts. I feel like I lose my momentum for the remainder of the week if I work out Monday and then skip Tuesday. So I was thinking, well, what if I moved PT to later in the week? And then also, what if I moved it to like the middle of the morning so that I could have control over my morning and my morning routine and not worry about it conflicting with physical therapy. Of course, when I asked my physical therapist if I could do 10 a.m. on a Thursday, she was like, yeah, nobody wants the middle of the day sessions. So that is what I'm starting this week, which means I had Tuesday and my morning routine and working out on Tuesday all back to myself. It is also just after 8 because I was able to get up much earlier today than I normally do on Tuesdays, partially because I didn't have dance last night. We're off for February break this week. And I also was just very tired last night. I had a really long Monday. I filmed 7 videos yesterday. And so I was ready to go to bed at a really early time. And I realized something in that moment last night that I want to share, that when I was deciding like, no, I'm tired and I want to go to bed, but if I go to bed now, that's earlier than I was planning to in order to keep up with my consistent 6 a.m. wake up time. And I realized I don't have to get up at the same time every day. That is something that we hear over and over again that is like good for our sleep and good for our bodies and our rhythms to go to bed and wake up at the same time every single day. And that's probably true. It is probably fair and that it is good for us to do that. But forcing myself to stay up last night and then sleep an extra hour this morning and lose that hour when I am so much more productive and energetic first thing in the morning, just so that I can go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, seemed silly. I can't even think of a better word. It didn't seem like a good enough reason for me to do that. So I decided, you know what? I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed and I'm gonna get up at 5 because that is my goal, to get 7.5 hours of sleep. And if I'm getting in bed at 9, then I can get up at 5 and get my Tuesday started earlier. And what I am going to kind of like try to lean into a little bit, now I feel like I'm gonna get into this rhythm of leaning into it for the next 2 weeks, and then I'm gonna leave to go to the wedding. But it is something I'm gonna try, is just, whether it's dance or just my physical exhaustion, going to bed when I wanna go to bed. And then waking up 8 hours after that time and not trying to force it into this box of it being the same time every single day. Now, for those of you who have more rigid work schedules, you've got kids that you've got to get up and get ready, you might not have this ability to be that flexible. And maybe you have like a hard stop, right? Like a hard, I have to be in bed by this time because the latest I could possibly wake up is this time. But if there are days that, like me, you're tired and you can go to bed earlier and then get up earlier, like why wouldn't I do that? So I don't know if you're listening to me being like, well, duh, like, and that makes sense, or if that is something that you have struggled with too. I just have felt, especially with dance being late some nights and it messing with my like going to bed at the same time and getting up at an early hour every day, it just doesn't have to be that way. So it is just after 8, which means I am able to get my day started. Let's take a look at my planner. When I say planner, I mean this Cultivate What Matters notepad. I picked this up, well, they gave it to me when I was there at their office. By the way, if you haven't watched that video where I give a tour of their office and an interview with Emily from Cultivate What Matters, it is a super fun video. Emily is fantastic and her daughter makes an appearance. It's just so cute. Anyways, this is their new daily notepad. I mean, they've had a daily notepad for a long time, but this is the newer one that's just neutral at the top and it has half-hour time slots, which is one of the reasons why I actually stopped using their other daily notepad. And so I switched to this from my Amplify planner just because I was feeling overwhelmed by the amount of space on the Amplify planner. And I feel like confining myself to this many to-dos is really beneficial for me. So I decided this week to go ahead and try out this weekly planning pad. So I wrote AM routine at 6 a.m. even though really I started it at 5, and then I wrote workout at 7. I just like being able to cross both of those off. And now it is 8 o'clock, and I think I'm gonna switch these two around. I think I'm gonna paint my nails, which I clearly need to do before I do my morning communication routine. Then I'm gonna answer some Instagram Q&A questions. I don't know that all 3 of these things are gonna take me 3 hours, so we're gonna see. I also always vastly underestimate how long things are gonna take when I'm filming them. It always takes me more time. And then I have a couple of calls and some other errands to run today, and I will bring you along for all of it. All right, I went to pull out all the nail stuff and my stomach started growling, so I decided to eat some breakfast before I got to painting my nails. I basically have eggs every single day. All the smaller pans were clean, so I had to use the massive pan today to make my eggs, and then I top it with the everything but the bagel seasoning from Trader Joe's. It's just my favorite, easy, healthy breakfast. I'm pretty sure I showed this when I first got it, where I store all of my nail polish stuff. I'm still using it. I don't love it. It is not big enough for me because I also have these 2 things out like that don't fit into it. I saw Taylor from Tattoo Teacher Plans get a bigger one, and I'm super jealous and kind of want the bigger one, but I literally just bought this, so it feels kind of ridiculous to go ahead and buy a new one. So I've just been making this work for now. Let me just quickly show you in case you missed that. So this top has a bunch of like extra storage sections. So I've got stuff up here if I ever do want to do a pedicure. I have like a foot thing for the bottom of your feet and toe separators. I don't paint my toenails that often, especially in the winter. And then on this side, I've got other tools and nail files. And then down here, which is like my favorite part of this whole thing, is where I keep all of my nail polish. I have all but one fit in, which is pretty darn perfect. I mostly use a brand called Dazzle Dry, which I have talked about before. I love, love, love this brand. It dries so quickly and it lasts a very long time. It's not as good as like doing gel, but doing gel at home is very difficult. I pretty much only get gel if I'm going into a salon. And so this is my favorite at-home nail product, hands down. And they finally, after talking about it for years and years, have created a referral program. So if you are interested and haven't tried it out before, I can send you a link. You get $15 off. I get $15 back in credit, which clearly I don't need to spend because I have plenty of colors. But I do like having the credit to go buy some of the other supplies, like the base coat, the top coat. And then I wanted to talk about, I have been using this product. This is their ridge filler. And I didn't use it at first because I was like, I don't actually have a lot of like ridging in my nails, so it doesn't really seem necessary for me to use this, but it looks so nice. I'll show you my nails when I'm done with them. I like it just looks so nice. It makes it look so much smooth. It makes it almost look like a gel manicure, and I do think it lasts longer. So I really have been loving using this ridge filler product. And then this is the prep that goes on the bottom, so I have to keep that because it doesn't fit in here. And then I have this little plastic thing, which is one of those like photo boxes from Michaels. I've had this forever, where I keep like cotton pads for the prep, Q-tips to clean up any mess that I make. I also keep a thing of toothpicks in here. I saw this somewhere where you can use toothpicks to like clean up when you accidentally touch your cuticles. This is another one of the products that's part of the Dazzle Dry system. I'm basically out of it actually. And this is like the thing I need to reorder the most right now, but I hate paying for shipping. And so I kind of like wait until I also need something else before I place an order. And then I use this Sally Hansen cuticle remover. And then I don't really ever use this. I'm not really sure why I keep this in here, but that is kind of my nail setup. All right, here's the final product. Again, I think it just makes such a difference to use this ridge filler. Nope, not that one. This ridge filler before the color. It just makes it look so smooth. And like I said, almost like a gel manicure. It just looks so, I love it so much. And it dries so fast. All right, it's about 10:15. I checked off those 3 things that I had scheduled till 11, so I have about 45 minutes until my next call. Sometimes if I have extra time in my day, if it's a much shorter time period, I'll just take a break and I will watch a YouTube video, I will grab my book, I will scroll on Instagram, truthfully. Like if it's like 20 minutes or less, I will just take a break. If it is longer like this, sometimes I will jump to something later in my day and see like what I can pull up from my to-do list. But what I'm gonna do today is tidy up my office because I just kind of like rolled from one thing to the next. So all the nail polish stuff is still out. My breakfast plate is still in here. I have a bunch of stuff on the floor over there. It's just a disaster in here. So I am going to turn on a like Broadway show tunes playlist, and It's not gonna take me 45 minutes to tidy up in here, but I will, so I'm gonna tidy up and then I will probably grab my book and just read and make a fresh cup of coffee and be ready for my call at 11 o'clock. Okay, I also remembered one other thing I can do during this little extra time that I have. I have 2 packages that I have actually, one of this box I've had for a while, and I've been waiting until I did a day in the life to open it, but let's start with this. My camera's a little bit crooked here. Let's start with this package. This is a pack of stickers from a shop called Nerds the Word Sticker Co. I posted a video a very long time ago. Honestly, I haven't really been using stickers a whole lot, but she reached out when I posted a video talking about how I wanted to get custom stickers that said coaching call on them, and she asked if she could send me some, and so I gave her the P.O. Box address. Like I said, I haven't really been using stickers all that recently, but I definitely, oh my gosh, look at these colors. Oh, they're so cute. Okay, I just opened the card. Super cute note from the owner. Thank you so much for your kind words. I'm so excited. Okay, so we have these. Oh, it looks like, oh my gosh, so many colors, y'all. Holy moly. So we've got these like pinks and purples and yellows. Ooh, I love this color scheme. More pastels, some more like blue colors, greens. Nope, there's not another one there. Oranges, and then like a neutral page. Holy moly. Then we have these like girls sitting at the desk. She looks a little bit frustrated working at her desk. I can understand that. Reading in bed. Oh my gosh, with the pillow. I love that one. We've got a guy working at the desk. This is fun. I could use this to mark something like Sam related. We have a guy that's like running low on battery. Oh my gosh, I see some. Oh my gosh. How freaking cute are these? The guy and the girl playing games. I love these. We actually just started playing. I got Sam Bananagrams for Christmas, not last year, but the year before that. And we just recently started playing it a lot and are loving it. Oh my gosh, the guy and the girl cooking together and sitting on the couch. These are so cute. Oh my gosh, driving. I love these. And then this looks like a sticker kit. So it looks like a spring themed sticker kit. We've got a full page of full boxes. I feel like I don't even know how to like talk about stickers anymore. It's been so long. We've got this sheet of sort of mostly like rounded rectangles, but a couple square ones as well. This one that's got date covers and then some other strips. We've got like a washi strip page. Looks like washi that's meant to fit the bottom of like a traditional vertical planner, and then a couple other washi pages. Oh, there's 2 kits. This one is so cute. I love the bee theme, and I love the bright yellow. So we've got the same like full box layout, this functional boxes, date covers, and then, oh, that's so cute, the washi page. These are so cute. I need to get back into, I mean, I don't know. I'm so torn. I love stickers, and I love playing with stickers and having them. I love all these like boy and girl, like the stickers them doing together, like the game ones. I would love to use more, get back to using more stickers, but thank you so much for sending me these. So I do believe she does like custom phrases. So if you're looking for like a custom word sticker, check out her shop. Okay, I moved you to the floor so that I could open up this massive box. This is like that's a lot of packaging. Oh my gosh. Well, I may have opened this like upside down. So this package, somebody reached out to me on Instagram and said they were interested in sending me some of their top sellers. And what it looked like on there, it looked really, really cool. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm not 100% sure how I'm gonna use these things. I feel like these things would be really cool if you were like a teacher or homeschool, something with kids, but it looks like, so it's called MC squares. So it looks like that it's got this little stand, and then it's got these, they're like whiteboard, and they look like paper. This one looks like notebook paper, and then they've got this one that looks like graph paper, and then this one that's like yellow notebook paper. I probably wouldn't use that one. Whoa, use that one as much because I don't necessarily want the yellow. So they've got those little ones, and they've got big ones, which I feel like these would be so good with kids. So you've got the yellow one, you've got the white one, and then you've got the graph paper, and then you've got this one that's kind of like a dot grid. Some of those dots are really, really small. I wish it kind of explained. It says for when inspiration strikes. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, these were the things that I saw when, oh no, it's upside down. Okay. These are the things that I saw when they sent me to their website that I was like, oh, these look like these would be really cool. So they are reusable sticky notes. I'm with you on the hesitation on how I feel about this, but I love the concept of like something reusable and not using them all the time. So sticks to shiny surfaces like stainless steel, glass, cabinets, and mirrors so you can get organized whenever you need it most. So I'm assuming you like peel the back off and you can stick these to, oh, interesting. Like it doesn't feel sticky at all, but that's why it's like shiny surfaces. It's not gonna stick to like wood. Super interesting. Okay. Really cool. Really cool. Refresh their stick, just rinse underwater and air dry. And then they are all white erase, so they like feel like white erase boards. So you've got like the plain white ones, you've got these. These would be so fun like on your mirror with like a little note to yourself. This is so cool. And then these little star ones. And then they also gave wet erase markers in all these like beautiful colors. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to try one of these out for sure. Let's see. Let's take the pink one, of course. I don't know that the actual markers are there, the MC Squares brand. I think it's just like they included them in the package so that I would have them. Oh, I feel like the lighting, I just looked up, is a little bit bright. So you might not be able to tell. These are green, blue, pink, yellow, and then these two are white. Oh, wow. This is really fun. I really like this. For me, I use sticky notes more as like a quick place to jot things down, and then it's something I can immediately throw away when I'm like done with it. So I don't know how much, and they're wet erase. So once it's dry, and it would take, I'm assuming, water. Yeah, I just licked my finger, you guys. I know it's gross, but I wanted to test it and see if I could get it off easily. Okay, it looks like there's something else under here. I wish I could just have like a million of, obviously, of the black. Okay, there's way more. Holy, this package, y'all. Okay, it's like little different trays of stuff. The first tray were those, oh my goodness. I love these. Okay, so these are like big month versions of those things. So we've got, well, we have a weekly one first. So they sent me 2 of these. So it says week of, and then it's got the week on there. You could use this for meal planning. I could use this for business stuff. Ooh, I love these. And then there's a monthly one, and it's like the same feel. It's a Sunday start. It's like these pastel colors, and it's, again, hold on, let me turn the darkness down just a little bit more so you could see the like, the days of the week at the top are darker, and then there is a faint color on the actual monthly part. I feel a little, I mean, it's interesting that they just have Sunday, Monday down here by themselves, but I guess that's the only time that you need a 6 row is when it goes into a Sunday or Monday. So they probably did that on purpose. That's really interesting. But that same like big sticky note feel, so you could rip this off and stick this on like your fridge. Right now we're using like a magnetic one on our fridge from Emily Lay, but I might replace it with this one because I don't know, I like it. I like the way that it feels, and it came with another set of markers. Again, I think that's just like the package. Is there one more down? Oh, yeah, there's one more. Holy camole. Okay. Tiles and color bands. Magnetically nesting organizational system. Large and mini tiles aligned to one another using magnets and bubble bond stickers. I don't really understand. Durable, made to last, won't stain or chip. Rare earth magnets on back mount to magnetic surfaces, including file cabinets. Okay, we're gonna have to, oh, these are magnets. It's not a sticker. This is a magnet, and so they like, they attach to each other, or you can put them on like a fridge. So you could just put this little thing on your fridge or anywhere with a magnet, almost like the sticky note, but like it's for things that have magnet. Although I think anything that would have a magnet would also be able to use those sticky notes. I'm not quite sure what the purpose of these are. So you've got a large one, and then you got a bunch of little ones. And then it says color code and tag tasks with color bands, and then change it up when you reorganize. I have zero idea how you would use these. No idea. I'm not sure what task, where I'm putting these bands, or what these have to do with anything. I might have to go to their website and try to learn a little bit more about this. Hang on. Okay, I went to their website, and apparently the way that this works, or it's supposed to work, is that you put these around these, and then they're color coded. You're color coding like the tasks, and then you can move them around. Like each color would mean something different. I don't know that I would really use that concept, but that is really, really interesting. They also have some other stuff on their website that now I am super interested in. So they have like the little sticky note type things, but they have like to-do list ones in addition to like the month and the weeks, and they have like a daily layout, and they have a bunch of other things. They also sell like spray that you can get to help wipe it off, but I feel like you could just use water. But anyways, tons of really, really cool stuff. I will obviously report back as I start to like use anything. I'm really mostly excited to try like those little baby sticky notes on like my mirror and stuff like that, but I'll let you know how it goes. But you can check out their website and see what is going on. So many cool things. Like I don't know, I'm really excited about these. Okay, holy moly. So it is about 2:45. I just did all of these calls. Check, check, check.
And then I took a break and ate lunch and scrolled on my phone. I also did a wedding thing with Sam. So that's where we're at. The bad news is that it's raining. So this is not happening today. Like I am not walking all the way to the store in the rain. That will just have to get moved to tomorrow, which is fine. So now I'm going to settle in. I might go make like a cup of tea or something to kind of like, I don't know, just kind of settle in a little bit and do some brainstorming on the next round of group coaching and also some planning for the next batch of releasing one-on-one. There is always availability with one-on-one. Once I'm done with this brainstorm, I'll hop on and tell you kind of what I'm thinking.
All right, let's chat for a sec. I still have a little bit of tea left. I was gonna do this out in the living room so you have a slightly different background to look at besides my office, but Sam is on a call and you can hear him. The space underneath the doors in our apartment is very large. When we're each in our separate offices, we can't hear each other, but pretty much anywhere else in the apartment, you can hear through it. Anyways, I want to share with you some of the things that I processed during this afternoon and what that means for you. So I did make some decisions both for group coaching and for one-on-one coaching. As of right now, I'm going to continue with both of them until I determine if one feels better than the other for me or if I will always offer both, because I do think there are values, pros to both versions, really depending on you, your individual personality, your goal, and all kinds of other factors. So let's start with group coaching. I'm wrapping up round 1. We just had our week 7 call today, so we have one more call next week, and it has just been so fantastic. I really do think that being in a group setting and being able to hear me coach somebody else on their goal, even if it is completely different from a goal that you wouldn't ever have, there is so much value in hearing that and hearing their thought process and the questions that I ask them, and I think it has just been so helpful. It also allows for there to be still more coaching setting attention personalized at a lower price point than one-on-one coaching. So as far as group coaching goes, I am going to start the next round the last week of March, so the week of March 28th. The calls are going to be Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern. I know a lot of you wanted a nighttime. The 1 p.m. Eastern time slot that I was doing for this first round did not work, so I'm doing 7 p.m. Eastern. It will be the same number of people. One of the things I realized though is that 7 people in 1 hour is a massive time constraint. I definitely found myself cutting myself off or going over on time, or there were weeks that we were missing people on the call that they had conflicts and weren't able to make it, and then I was able to dedicate the time I wanted to each individual person. So I appreciate that first group for being my guinea pigs in that scenario, and I'm changing 2 things about the second round to help with that. Number 1, we're going to 90 minutes instead of an hour. Number 2, the teaching part of each session, I'm gonna pre-record. I'm gonna record them in real time, like each week as we go, so that I can make them specific to each individual person. But by pre-recording them, it's gonna save us 15 to 20 minutes each week on the calls. So that's the first thing that I'm changing, but it's still gonna be 7 people. Just like last time, I am giving the Patreon community all of this information before. By the time this video goes up, they will already have received all this information and the ability to sign up. So when this video goes live, it is very possible that the Patreon community has filled all the spots, but I wanted to let you know in case they haven't, today is the day that I am going to open it up for anybody else who's interested. So if you are interested in group coaching, go ahead and send me a DM on Instagram, and if there are any spots left open for this round, I will give you the information to sign up. And if there are not, then I will go ahead and save your information for the next round, because I definitely want to give it at least, like, I'm changing things about this one and I want to do at least one more round. It probably won't be until we get back from our honeymoon, because I know the summer is a really hard time for a lot of people, and I don't have an 8-week stretch that I'm going to be in town in between our trip that we have for a wedding in May, beginning of June, until we leave for our honeymoon. So it'll likely be when we get back. So middle of August, end of August, beginning of September. All right, let's talk one-on-one. I first have to start off by saying that I am very much enjoying one-on-one coaching. I wasn't quite sure, to be totally honest with you. I always said, like, I don't want to do one-on-one. I'm a people person. I want it to be like courses and group setting and Patreon, and I want it to be like people, lots of people, and not like one-on-one. But it has been so enjoyable to get to know so many amazing, amazing women one-on-one. I'm so very, very thankful for all of them. It has been an absolutely wonderful experience. It's something that I definitely want to continue working on. I will say, we had a limited amount obviously in the fall while I was still working at my corporate job, and then I layered on more in the spring and starting in January when I knew I would have more time. I definitely got to a point where I was at my max probably above what I really want my max to be. And I think I finally realized where my sweet spot is in terms of number of people that I'm working with at one time. So as of the time I'm filming this video, I do have openings available starting at the end of March after I get back from the wedding. And if you are interested in working with me one-on-one, now is the time to reach out and apply, because the prices are going to be going up as of April 1st. So as of right now, as of filming this video, I have worked with 10 clients from start to finish through the 8-week program. They've accomplished so many goals, from getting a brand new job, implementing healthy habits, an AM routine, a PM routine, growing a business. I mean, so many amazing, different, unique habits that I just can't even begin to explain. They're also so different and amazing at the same time. I love it. Anyways, I have worked with 10 people from start to finish, and as of the end of next week, when you include the group coaching, I have 10 more people wrapping up their last call either this week or next week, and then plus the group coaching. So as of the end of next week, that will be 20 people that I have worked with through this program, and I have definitely made some tweaks. I have made some tweaks, I've updated handouts, I've changed some talking points, I have learned a lot along the way, and I am confident in what I am delivering and the value that I'm providing and helping not only with that specific goal that they're working on, but that specific goal really serves as a example to implement these processes, I don't know if I know how to say that word, on other goals. That's the magic behind it. It is not necessarily, like, don't get me wrong, seeing them implement a routine from scratch and then doing it consistently every weekday by the end of 8 weeks is amazing to watch. But what's more important to me is that at the end of it, at the end of our time together, they feel like they have learned the skills to apply that to any other goal that they have for literally the rest of their lives. And to me, that is what makes it worth it. It is not about that particular goal, but the skills and the tools and the tricks and the knowledge and the confidence to apply that to other goals, because they have seen how it worked on that goal and me walking them through it and holding them accountable, that then they can apply that to their other goals. So anyways, all of that to say, the prices are going up April 1st. So if you are interested in working with me one-on-one at this price, at this rate, submit an application, let's chat, let's see if it's a good fit for you. But that is it. Okay, this clip ended up being longer than I intended. Thanks for sticking around and chatting with me. Here's the planner status. I am going to, what time is it? It is about 5:24, so I took some of my communication time, but I don't know that I necessarily need the whole time, and this call that I have here, this one-on-one call, is not actually till 6:15. So I am gonna scooch over and do my communication routine and then hop on this one-on-one call. Okay, just got off my last one-on-one call. It was great. It was the last one, which is always like so bittersweet. And then I got wrapped up doing some wedding stuff. If you are coming to the wedding, this video goes up before the wedding, and you want to be surprised with something, then look away. So we decided I wanted to do something like unique, not unique, but like custom for the welcome bags for everyone staying at the hotel, which is a lot of people. Pretty much everyone on our guest list lives out of town. Now, some people are staying with friends or staying at a different hotel because of points or whatnot, but most of our guests are staying at the hotel blocks. So I wanted to do something besides like the regular snacks and water and stuff like that. In the welcome bags, I wanted to do something, custom and just something fun DIY. So I made these little barbecue rub packets. So the rub is from Rudy's, which is who is catering our wedding, which is like my favorite barbecue in Texas. And you can buy their rub online, and I just bought a bunch of containers of it and split it up into these little plastic baggies. And then I am making these little toppers for them. How cute is this one? My stepdad came up with a bunch of like barbecue and love related puns. And then on the back it says Sam and Laken and our date. And so I don't have a stapler. I realize I don't own a stapler, but once I go get a stapler, I'm gonna then staple them on top. How cute are these? I'm obsessed with them. So anyway, that's what I got. Like my stepdad sent me the phrases, so I started designing them like as soon as I got off the call, and then my stomach started growling. I was like, it's time to eat. So I wanted to talk about something quickly before I run to eat, and that is I'm gonna try something. I don't know if Sam's gonna be able to hear me. I'm gonna try something that he actually does, and when he used to do it, I used to not understand it. So Sam's been working for himself for almost 5 years at this point. He runs a financial planning practice, and so he is in control of his schedule. And he used to do this like long break in the evenings where he would watch a show, eat dinner, relax, and then like maybe do another hour or so of work afterwards. And I was like, I don't understand that. I want to like power through and get all of my work done, and then I want to be done with work. Well, I tried it yesterday for the first time, and it was really nice. I got off my last call at like 6:30. I wrapped up one thing. I was done work at like 6:45, 7. And so I stopped, I ate dinner, I took a bath, and then at like 8, this also worked because Sam was gone yesterday, so I didn't feel the like need to spend time with him because he wasn't here. So at 8, I like already felt like I got a good break. So I actually took my laptop into bed and sat in the bedroom and like lit a candle in there, and I did like 30 more minutes of something. So I think that's what I'm gonna do again today. I think it's like almost 7 now, and I think I'm going to eat dinner and then take a bath. I love taking baths, and if I can make time to do it every single day, I absolutely will. So I'm gonna take a bath, and then there's some emails I didn't get through during my communication routine that I would like to power through. So I think I might light a candle, take my laptop into the bedroom with me, and work on those. There's still laundry in my dryer. I did not get to putting away today. I did a lot of things today. That was not one of them. Anyways, one of the keys or things that I always try to do before I move into relaxing mode, even though I am gonna try to work later. So one of the things I did to help encourage me to still do my emails later after I take a bath is I went ahead and put my lap desk, which I love that lap desk thing. I think I talked about that in a favorites video a while back. That lap desk thing and my computer and my mouse on my bed. So like it's ready and waiting for me. And then I also made sure to go ahead and do the part of my evening routine that's in the office. So I clean my desk, wipe down the entire surface of the desk, and also my dresser. It just feels so good to go in there in the morning with a fresh, clean desk. And then also the dinner I just ate was fantastic. We just had leftovers for dinner, and I ate the same leftovers that I had for lunch because they were that good. I will leave the recipe link down below. I made it last night. It's so good. And like I had it for lunch and dinner. And now I'm gonna take a bath. I brought my Kindle in here with me. I was gonna tell you about the series that I just started. It's very popular. It's called Throne of Glass. I'm pretty sure that's what, I don't know if that's the name of the series or that's just the name of the first book. Someone can likely correct me. But Kendra from The Lazy Genius, who I adore, talks about it a lot and raves about it. And she posted recently that the entire series, 8 books, was on sale for Kindle for like $5 or $6. And I've been trying not to buy fiction books and just get them from the library. But for 8 books, I feel like I couldn't pass this up, and then I could travel with it and it would make things easier. And like I figured an 8-book series would last me a really long time. So I'm on chapter 11 of book 1, and it's so funny because it's all 8 books, the like percentage in the corner only says 2% because it's all 8 books. So I don't know how far I am in book 1. I like just will never know how close I am to the end of book 1. I just know that I'm 2% of the way through all 8 books, but that is what I've been reading. So I'm gonna take my Kindle and take a bubble bath. I don't know why I just said bubble bath. I'm not gonna put any bubbles in it. Okay, so it's just after 8:30. I stayed in the bath a little bit longer than I had planned, and then I did my entire evening routine. Teeth, face, all the things. Hi, kitty. Stay away from the candle. And then I went ahead and lit my candle, and then I've got all of my, let me brighten it up a little bit. I've got, like I said, all my laptop stuff that I dropped in here. I brought my planning pad in case I want to go ahead and plan tomorrow. My phone. I can't find my blue light glasses. So that's why I have my normal glasses that I've been using as blue light blocking, because I have blue light blocking, but I have a pair that's not my actual glasses. And then my Kindle, since I've been trying to read before bed on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So that's it. I'm gonna sit here and power through probably for like 20 or 25 minutes. I don't know, I might get through all the emails, I might not. But either way, I'm gonna work for like another 20 or 25 minutes, and then I will put everything away and read and go to bed again at 9, asleep by 9:30, and I plan to get up again at 5 tomorrow. It's really nice. It worked out really well today. I felt like I got a lot of things done. I felt like I had energy. So anyways, that is gonna be it for this video. I hoped that you liked it and you got some value from watching my day today. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please click that subscribe button. I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday focused on helping you achieve your goals. Thank you so much for watching. How many hours, 8 hours is after that? That didn't make any sense. Nail polish container when I blah, 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 blah. And then we have these girls that are sitting at the can't talk. It like the up round